Alrighty, to start making a skill game today, the first thing we're going to do is find a nice flat area without any objects to work on. A good place to start is the resort. Here we go. Alright, now go ahead and place down your driving line to get your rider and bike out. If you get this annoying sound here, just press the back button to turn physics on and the sound should go away. Now we want to get rid of this active layer here, 001. Hold down on the D-pad to bring up the radial menu and select track layers at the top. Now go down to 001 layer, press Y for properties, and delete the layer. We're going to try and keep all objects on the driving line layer up here at the top, so you can go ahead and lock the multiplayer and single player levels down here. Now we're going to make the bike and rider invisible during the skill game. Select your rider, turn visibility off, frozen on, and sounds and vibrations off. This will make him completely invisible during the skill game. You're going to do the same thing to the bike. Select your bike, turn visibility off and frozen on, sounds and vibration off, and turn the headlight intensity to 0. You also need a clean playing field to work on, so go ahead and spawn in an area clear object. Make sure to change the area clear's properties to include base world and grass objects so that it will remove all of these cars and other objects. There we go, clean playing field. Now we're going to mess with some editor settings. Hold down on the D-pad and go to the editor settings option in the bottom right corner. We're going to turn the editor minimap off. If you don't know where you are in the world, you can leave it on. Cursor sensitivity is good at 50, but I would change rotate degrees to 45 for more accurate results. Go ahead and turn snap X, Y, and Z on, and change the snap distance to 1.2. These snaps objects to the world axis system, which I'll get to in a later video. You can also turn the focus camera off. With focus camera on, objects will always remain within the visible frame, but I like to take objects outside of that frame. Since this is a skill game, we're going to change some track settings. Go back to the radial menu and bring up track settings in the top right. Go ahead and go to game mode settings, game type, and change to skill game, and set the difficulty to whatever you like. You also want to change the allowed bikes. Usually, skill games don't involve the bike, so I would use the bike that everyone has by default, the baggy. You'll notice that you cannot select no bikes for your skill game, as you must select one. I would select the baggy. Also change your game character to a custom object, which we will change in later skill game tutorials. You can also turn off the FMX tricks, as we won't be needing them. You're now done with this template, so go ahead and save it as a skill game template to be used later. And that's about the end of the tutorial, guys. If you have any ideas for future tutorials, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.